All right, well, welcome back. I've been doing some stuff. Got it in here. I'm making this for my son. I don't know if, well, obviously, I'm going to show you something that definitely would have made an issue when we went for a drive down there. Because if you remember right, we had it in the garage. I didn't think it sounded too bad. And then she was falling on her face. Anyway, if I'd have known all this, that I was going to do this, I'd have done it when we were down there and had the radiator out. I'm taking this AC unit out. I've unhooked the hoses and shit, and I'm going to yank that thing out of there just to make it a little easier for me to work on it. I put the screwdriver in there, like you said, and it maybe blew some air or freon or whatever out of there for maybe 10 seconds, and it wasn't very high under pressure, so I don't think there was much in it anyway. I kind of did that when I pulled it in here. Anyway, I pulled the air cleaner off, and I decided I wanted to do like we were going to do down there, but we ran out of time. I pulled each plug wire off. I went and bought me a fancy little spark plug puller. Yeah, right, it don't work. The son of a bitch still bit me. Well, pardon my French. Anyway. So I pulled each one. I couldn't do it on camera or anything because obviously I can't do it. I'm bad enough with two hands. However, so I pulled each one off individually. They're all firing. There's two of them, to me, feel a little weak. They didn't make a whole lot of difference when I pulled them off. I think it was number 4 and number 5, I think. I'll check into that a little more later. I just wanted to make sure they were all firing. They seem to be all firing. Like I said, them two just didn't make as much difference when I pulled them off. Anyway, after doing all this crap for a while, and I said, okay, so I shut it off, and I said, what do I want to do next? I started looking because I said, well, probably going to pull the valve covers and start it and probably get oil all over my floor, but anyway, I want to pull the valve covers and see if all the rockers are going up and down like they should. See if all the push rods are spinning. I'm going to do that. However, I may end up, before I even do that, find a true top dead center number 1 with something in the hole and set that to distributor where I like it and all that stuff. But anyway, what I wanted to send this video for you was, and this is nobody's fault. I just didn't know what it was either. This K&N, nice filter and everything. Anyway, I pulled the air cleaner up. I've been working for a while. I just happened to look up and I noticed this black thing sitting on here. I said, what the hell is that? So anyway, I'm like, I don't know what that is. So anyway, I reached down here with my finger, and when it's sitting there, the choke won't open. So I pulled it up off of there, and there goes, sorry, the camera moved, there goes the choke will open. So I'm like, what the heck is this? So I go back over here to the air cleaner, and when I picked it up and flipped it over, this other, whoops, well, that just came off. Anyway, here's the mate. Right here. So this is, the top, and it's got there, and then it actually had these. Hang on a minute. When I flipped it over, I dropped the screws. These 2 screws are in here. And when I flipped it over, well, they fell out. Anyway, I said screws. So then I started looking at this piece, and I can't do it with 2 hands. Anyway, as you can tell, and you probably already figured out, when you put that element all back together, you have a top and a bottom. And these are supposed to be threaded into this bottom one that was laying on the carburetor through the top one to hold that whole unit together, which I didn't know, and I'm sure you didn't know. And so them guys that had that on there never tightened them or hooked them up or whatever. So anyway, I had to do this and send it to you for an update. I know for a fact if we were driving it and that choke was only open in that little bit, of course it ain't going to go anywhere. So that didn't help. So I pulled it in here. I never even hooked up the choke wire or nothing, and had to pump it about 9 times to get it to start. So, however, it should have started right up with the choke being closed. But anyway, I just wanted to give you that update. And I'll give you some more. You put nice brand new antifreeze in here. And I want to take this thing out of here. And guess what I had to do? Go back down to our favorite little bolt down there. And I didn't want to pull the radiator back out. So I undid this and shoved it up there and kind of whacked up my arm a little bit, squeezing between here to take the fan off. I got it off. And then I'm going to finish unbolting this and get this big unit out of here. And then I got to go inside and take all that stuff out of there. So that's what's going on right now. I'm going to get that out of there, and then I'll come back to tinkering with this. I ordered headers from Summit, some Hedmans. I got mid-length. I'm hoping they'll just slide right down in here instead of me having to jack the car about 15 feet in the air to push them up through the bottom like the long tubes do. I don't know. They didn't say when they'd be here. And got on and I ordered those. I like them. They have a ball flange on the end of them where you hook your pipes so you don't need gaskets. I really like that. Ordered air shocks. They're supposed to be in Advanced Auto today at 2:30, so at sometime this afternoon I will go get them. I went to O'Reilly's and I ordered a brake booster because I told you I want to run it and drive it kind of situation while I do the other stuff. Anyway, got me a set of plug wires. I didn't know if these are the original ones when I get everything going. I'll probably buy some better ones. That's all they had. It was the only... He said, I can order you some other ones. I said, I may be back, but these will work for now. 76 Monte Carlo. Anyway, that's where we're at. And sorry I missed your call. Yesterday I run around, did mowing the grass and a bunch of all the housework and everything, and I got thirsty and I went down and had a beer. And then when I come home, I fell asleep in my chair. I was dog tired anyway. Anyway, miss you already, bud. I wish you was here working on this. This would be all right. But we'll do as we can. All right, well, that's it for now. I may pop something else on here. I'll probably put this on the thing for Miss Morgan at some point. But I just wanted to give... I'm going to send this to you, obviously, because I want you to see this. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you later.